wears a size 10. She's in the size 10. I love these. Here's the thing about this, is first and foremost, they're an HSN exclusive. They are totally brand new. And this is the perfect way to just bump up everything in your wardrobe. So the one that you're looking at is that gorgeous metallic. Look at the leather. Tremendous amount of leather, tremendous amount of support as the bands, as you can see, wrap around your foot. And we talked about it being a new updated bottom. Actually, this is kind of like a modern take on the iconic, classic fisherman style sandal. Very, very much on trend. And we're gonna go through all of the different choices, but know this, sizing today, 5, 5.5, through 10, 11, 12. I have a medium width, we have a wide width. It is, you know, we're talking about a heritage, and I love this story because Cyrus and James Clark actually began this company back in 1825, and the rest is history. You're getting fashion, you're getting comfort. I have them on, I've had them on for a long time, and they feel amazing. So here are the choices that we have for everyone. This is the one that I'm wearing, which is the snake. So I will say the snake is the only one that's in a faux leather. But when you look at it and you look at that perfect 1 3/4 inch high heel, by the way, I want to tilt it to the inside. Whoop, do it this way. Because this is a brand new cushion feel footbed that it's called. And you can see like all of this support that runs from that heel all the way to the toe. And then, oh yes, lots of adjustability on this one with all of the adjustable strap to the side, the hook loop closure to the ankle area as well. So that is the snake. That is one of your options. And the next one that we have is in this gorgeous black. And what I like about this, I love the contrast. Oh, sorry, navy. I want to show them side by side. So I want to show them side by side. This is the navy and this is the black, the contrast stitching that you can see on each one. Again, navy blue and black, both available. And then really popular since we launched is the red. Love it in the red. The red has a little bit of the top stitching done in like a touch of a nude, and that is the most limited. So we'll update you on that. Love it in the metallic, and the metallic is gorgeous because it's a contrast. You have a little bit of your bronze and a little bit of your gold, and look at how this is all woven. All the straps are all woven. Then finally, we have it in an awesome combination. This is the rose, and the rose that you can see is a combination. This is all leather, lots and lots of leather, of a little bit of like a snake print to the touch in a solid, and then of course your solid metallic. Today, retailing for $90. You see an HSN price of $75, which means if there are any remaining tonight at midnight, that price goes up to $75. But right now, what a buy. It's $49. So that's almost $50 off, right? Almost $40 off the retail value. 4 flex pay payments. And that is again on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, no interest. It's only $12.50. If you have the HSN card, it's $10 to get this home. And by the way, we are streaming live on Facebook, so come on in and join me. But speaking of joining me, we're gonna say hello to Michelle Pritano, who is our fabulous brand ambassador for Clarks. And I think we have some awesome photographs. There we are. We have some great photos of Michelle showing exactly how to wear it. I love that you chose the red in that photograph there, Michelle. And you look great because the bottom line is it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You wear a fabulous long skirt, maxi dress, a pair of jeans, a short skirt, you look great. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Bobby. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I think, first of all, this is such an incredible, incredible price. Thank you for that. But everything, because it's sort of encompassing everything that we are seeing out there, right? On the runways, everything we need for our spring, or today we're talking about summer. This one in particular, because snake is a big trend. And then anything, again, done in like a wrap sandal, so key.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, the gladiator, we can call it a fisherman, gladiator. It kind of is a merge between the two. That trend is not going anywhere. We've seen it come back, you know, in the last 3 years especially. So we did that blossom. The blossom refers to the upper. So at Clark's, we name all of our shoes from the bottom up. So Alexis refers to the outsole, and blossom refers to the upper. So that blossom is brand new this season and only exclusive to you at HSN. It is that beautiful leather and suede interlaced. So you have that mixed media, which creates this really beautiful texture. And then I love how you pointed out that adjustability. You have hook and loop over the instep in 2 areas. So especially if you do have a high instep, or maybe you have a low instep, or maybe you just have a high arch, all of that adjustability is so key to, getting that custom fit. And then you have that hook and loop in the back. So that opens up entirely too. So if you have a thinner ankle like I do, that really helps me because, sometimes with a buckle, I need that extra hole. So with that hook and loop, I can really make it tight enough. And maybe you have a thicker ankle, so you keep it a little bit loose. So and then the Alexis is the bottom. So this is actually, we created this based off 2 of our best-selling bottoms, our Lexi and our Liza bottom. They're about 8 years old. So the Lexi bottom is 2 1/4 inch, so it's a little bit of a taller profile. Then we have our Liza bottom, which is about 1 1/4 inch, a little bit lower. So what we did this year is we said, hey, let's create that middle sister. Welcome the Alexis. And she is that perfect height at 1 3/4 inches. So it's that Goldilocks height. We call it the sweet spot. It is a molded wedge, so you don't have any heel to chip off that you're worried about. It's one single unit. And this bottom is called EVA. So EVA is a material that they use to make running shoes. So it's lightweight, it's shock absorbing. It is that blown out EVA that's created with this high pressurized mold, and it pops out like popcorn, and it's filled with air cells. So that's what keeps it so lightweight. You see the cushion feel footbed here too. So this is brand new for us this season. And honestly, it feels to me like you are getting a mini massage every single time you take a step.
It does.
It is so gentle. It is not, don't think of a massage as like a hard, sports massage. This is very gentle, more of like a therapeutic massage. And let's face it, these days we're not getting massages. The spas are closed.
Exactly. That is so music to our ears, isn't it? And you're right, because when you look at it, you can see, we can show it to you up close, because there you go, you can just see it's like little raised, little cushions, so that everywhere your toes, your entire foot steps, because it's from there all the way through the back of the heel area, you're getting this deep cushion. And you can actually see, even if I turn it right here, look at how thick that is. It feels, Michelle, you are so right. First of all, they feel incredible. I grabbed the red because we have to already give everyone in the country an update on the red. We have only 880 left in the red.
Wow.
And that's it. And we did start, so we start at 5, but we have 5.5 all the way to 12, medium width and wide width, which I know a lot of girls are always looking for. So at this point, you're doing great on all the sizes. But here's what I love about this. We've extended that return policy till, for 90 days. So you have 90 days to get it home, put it on, slip your foot into it, run around, go do your errands. Listen, this is the one that feels so comfortable. It will replace the slipper that you're running around the house in. So if you're home and you're looking for a shoe, like I love to have a shoe that felt like my slipper, this is the one. And I would definitely say to anyone out there that this has, and I'm looking at, my gosh, when you look at these beautiful, that dark navy and the dark black, there's so much support. And I hear from a lot of women with my Shoe Lovers Closet where that's a concern, like they like sandals, love that open, airy feeling, which we know is perfect for summer, but you really want support. You have great support, and there's a lot of leather in this sandal for $49.98 or for $12.50 on a credit card.
Oh, I mean, and it's the most premium leather too. So you can see it doesn't fray over time either because we use the highest quality leather. I mean, we have been around for almost 200 years. So we have perfected the art of making shoes. And we really know how to marry that style with the comfort. So a lot of times in the past, it was just style or just comfort. You couldn't have both.
Right.
Our designer, Stephanie, when she created this, she kept in mind that coverage. She kept in mind the adjustability with that hook and loop. She kept in mind the trend of the gladiator style. But then she infused it with all that comfort. And like you said, a lot of women, they don't like a sandal because it doesn't offer support. I mean, I used to be that woman. I used to be that girl that would wear those flip-flops or those flat sandals that were pancake flat. They have absolutely no support. They're awful for your feet.
Right.
We're giving you 7 millimeters of foam here. So this is a memory foam.
That's a lot to interrupt you, Michelle, because generally, just to put it in perspective for viewers, it's generally a 4 millimeter.
Right. And that is great. 4 millimeters is really good for a comfort brand shoe. I mean, a lot of those flip-flops or, $15 shoes that you might get at the drugstore have 0.
None.
So, yeah. So this has 5 millimeters of that foam. And then because you have those cushion pods, we gave you extra 2 millimeters. And even by the heel, you have a little heel cookie too. So even more comfort there. Because let's face it, when we are out, the heel is the part that hits the ground, and that's the part that aches. And the last thing you want to do when we're able to get back out there and, go to those restaurants or go to the mall, the last thing you want to do is have to worry about what is on your feet and have those aching feet at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So that's why we created something so comfortable and broken in for you right out of the box.
So I do want to mention, just for all the viewers out there, in the red, we are sold out of a lot of sizes already. I think it's like the 5, the 9.5, the 11, the 12, and the medium are basically all gone, and some all sold in the wide as well. So the red, super, super limited. But I grabbed the snake. I will tell you, I'm really gravitated to the snake. Number one, it's an important...
It's so popular this season.
Exactly. But this is, I kind of opened it all up because, girls, this is what you need to see. And we all understand that our feet are nowhere near the same size at the end of the day as they are at the beginning. Look at all of this adjustability. And so it's not just the hook and loop around the ankle, but it's the double straps on the vamp of the shoe as well. So you're getting incredible comfort. By the way, I want to talk about, when we talk about our summer wardrobe and the colors we're wearing, the snake is one of the most classic, neutral. I don't care whether you are wearing pinks, yellows, reds, greens, purples, denims, white. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. This snake, like some snake prints, no, but this is very neutral. As you can see, with it, it's primarily done like in a tan with little touches of the brown. So do not, don't pass up. I mean, if you could go for the snake, I would do it. And here's the thing, that when you look at this, that you can buy almost 2 of these for the retail of 1. The HSN price at $72.50. That's what happens if there are any remaining tonight at midnight. And I want to say thank you, because we do have a lot of women that are calling, a lot of women online. Jennifer wants to know the red jacket. I think she might be talking about the red jacket that Kenya has on. So I'm not sure. I believe we do, but we'll have to find out about that. So maybe you can ask about that for me, Andre. I think that's is that a Juliana? I think it's a Juliana. Sorry, Kenya. We're gonna find that out. Oh, it's a Colleen. Oh, yes, it's one of Colleen's. So definitely believe that's still available. But in any event, when you look at her foot, and the other thing about it, I mean, Kenny, I know, is a 10. She wears a 10. This is a 10. These are slimming on, and I think that's because you have that spine that runs vertically up the front where all of the leather is interwoven, and that's so much leather in that, Michelle.
Yeah, and even that leather, too, and the suede is all padded, too. So you have an extra 2 millimeters of foam underneath your foot covering on the top. So nothing is digging, nothing is pinching. It's not like a stiff leather that you get at home and you feel like you need to break it in, wear it a few times. It really just moves with you. We really only use the best leather. We're actually part of this leather working. We were one of the founding members of the leather working group. It's this large organization that rates tanneries. So we only work with gold, silver, and bronze rated tanneries. So when you get a Clark's leather or suede shoe, it's going to be that fine quality leather. I have Clark's shoes that are 10 years old. I kid you not. And they look like brand new. They don't look like they've even aged. Yeah. There's no fraying. I mean, that's what the Clark's difference is. You're investing in good quality products that doesn't flatten out over time. The footbed, it's still a footbed that you know, it's going to still have that same cushion and maintain that cushioning, you know, when you get it home in a few weeks than it does in 5 years. And that's the Clarks difference.
Exactly, and we're gonna pop up this graphic again because we had the cushioned feel, and that's what we're talking about with the footbed, because this is so important. I mean, you can visually, I think, understand how awesomely comfortable these are on the foot. From that shock absorption, that cushioning that you are looking at, that is a 7 millimeter, correct?
Right.
Which is like
7.
insane. It's unheard of. Those texture pods they feel like you're walking on little clouds. It's incredible feel. It's incredible support. And then I think it is important to note, you know, we talked about the company is back to 1825. It's almost 200 years of history. So you mark my words that there are women in your history, I'm sure, that have Clarks or wearing Clarks, or as you said, Michelle, still have their Clarks. That's the difference. You're not buying a shoe, you're making an investment. You're making an investment in comfort, you're making an investment in style, but also in your body. Because when you have a great shoe like this that has, I mean, more, like I said, 7 millimeters where it's normally 4, you're getting more cushion. Your feet and your whole body are gonna feel so much better by the end of the day, aren't they?
Oh, for sure. And you will notice the difference. I mean, I used to be that girl that would just go to a store and pick up whatever stylish shoe I saw, and I didn't even care about the comfort. Yeah. But then once I was introduced to Clarks and I started, you know, wearing Clarks, it's almost like that aha moment. You wonder, what was I missing all this time? You still can have that style, but you can have the comfort. And like you said, over time, your feet are not going to hurt. Your ankles are not going to hurt. Your back. I mean, you put your foot in this cushion feel footbed and you're instantly hooked, because who doesn't want a mini massage when they're walking? I mean, come on. You're standing in line at the grocery store. You're standing in line at the bank. Every step you take, it's a gentle massage underneath your foot.
Right, right. And I'm in awe of this. I mean, and I do want to update everyone, because I'm telling you, by the time my shoe lover's closet is over at 11 a.m., probably the red will be gone. There's 795 only remaining in the red. So it's funny, like, you girls are really jumping to the red. But I also would say that if you're someone who maybe isn't comfortable wearing a lot of color, it's always a wonderful way to bring in and introduce color on your feet. So you cannot go wrong. But don't forget the snake. As I said, I'm so gravitating to this beautiful snake. Don't forget, we then have it in a navy. I'll hold them side by side, but it's a very dark navy. So if you are more, I would say, of an indigo girl in your fashion world, which I am, love that. Here we have it available in black, which will work with literally everything in your wardrobe. Next, obviously, there is that red that you are already loving, in a true fabulous deep red. Adore the metallic, and the metallic giving you the combination of the gold and the bronze, and then next to it, and again, look at the amount of leather. Every single one of these are all top full grain leather. The only one that's a faux leather is the snake. This is the rose. So let's talk a little bit about this rose, because it is another beautiful neutral, right? It's very soft. So it's not, some roses do tend to have a lot more of like almost the pink to them. This does not.
Right. And I kind of like to describe it as like a champagne. I think it's just really elegant looking. And if you do love your rose gold jewelry and, you know, all those different types of jewelry, then this is a way to have that same type of jewelry on your feet. It's really beautiful. And the metallic and rose golds, you know, those are kind of your neutrals. Yeah. I always tell women, if you don't know what color to wear on your feet, go with a metallic or that rose gold, because it goes with everything. It goes with black. It goes with white. It goes with any pop of color, any pattern. I mean, it really is a no-brainer. And I think that those ones too, you can really dress up. Even if you go to a beach wedding and you don't want your, you know, heels digging into the sand or the grass, this is dressy enough where you can wear it to a wedding because you have that beautiful leather upper. But then because you have that sporty bottom of that EVA, I think you can easily dress it down too. So that's why it's so versatile. I mean, you saw the pictures of me. I wore it so many ways. And there's not a lot of things in your closet that you don't already have that are going to go with this. I mean, it's not like that crazy shoe that you need to go buy a new outfit for. It's so versatile. Everything you already have is going to match it.
Exactly. So I want to show the counter because, listen, it's only 9:22 a.m. and well over 8,000 9,000 have already been spoken for. And I know in this presentation we have only a little over 4 minutes. Get them home. You have 90 days. You have that, and there it is, over almost 9,000 now spoken for. You have a full 90-day return policy. I love we did that. We did this, as we said, just to make life easier for all of us. And we know, particularly with a shoe, you have to wear it. We've all been through that. You go to the store, you try it on, you walk over to the little mirror, you go, oh, this feels good. Then the first time you really wear it, they're killing your feet. That is not going to happen. And by the way, 0 break-in period with Clarks. And this today, as we talk about, this is not only our first Today special of the entire year, with sizes from 5, 5.5, all the way up to 12, medium width, wide width, incredible choices. Everyone, the only one that's a faux leather is the snake, but all of these are not just leather, but a tremendous amount of fabulous leather with awesome complete hook and loop closures. Look at all of the adjustability on your foot, that cushion feel footbed built right inside, the perfect 1 3/4 inch high heel. Loving the 4 flex pay on the HSN card. You can see it's $5. And if you are new to HSN, by the way, our flex pay has no interest, so it's no interest, not layaway, and we will immediately ship this right to your home, so you will not be disappointed. And the other thing about that is that when we talk about, today is all about, your summer style checklist. If you want to buy one really great sandal that's encompassing a lot of what you're seeing out there, the importance of the wrap and the gladiator, also with the snake, you're doing it at an amazing, amazing price, and you're getting a sandal that will work with anything in your wardrobe. Don't you think, Michelle?
Oh, for sure. I mean, when our designer created this, she had that all in mind. She had that adjustability, she had the coverage, but the style, she wanted something versatile that you can really wear every day, and that's practical. I mean, all of these colors are so practical, and because you have that comfort built in, it is a shoe that you're going to gravitate towards. I have those shoes in the back of my closet that they sit there, and I never want to put them on because, let's face it, at the end of the day, you want to rip them off. But this is that shoe that you will continue to make your outfit around because you're going to feel the comfort, because when you step into it, you have those cushion pods. So this is the shoe. I actually had it cut in half to show you. Look at that foam. How much foam you are getting. Wow. All of that memory foam. So think about like a memory foam mattress. You put your body into it and it kind of just sinks in gently. That is what this feels like under your foot. You have that EVA outsole too. So this is what running shoes is made of. That's why when you put your foot in this, it feels lightweight. You have these textured outsoles, these lines on the outsole that really bend and move with you. And here again, here's the shot of our cushion feel footbed. So this is brand new for us this spring. We used to have a technology we called solissage, and we retired it. It was, about 10 years ago we had that. And so many women came back to us and said, where's that solissage? I miss it. This is how we brought it back, but we made it more gentle. We made it more forgiving so that it is so soft. It's not, I like to describe it as like a therapeutic massage. It's not like a hard sports massage. Right. There's nothing digging. Right. Because I've had those sandals before from a popular sports brand. I remember that almost feels like you're stepping on like that hard rubber, and at the end of the day it actually hurts more than does you good. This is not like that at all, because this is that micro suede footbed, so it's all softness around your foot.
And you know what? You have nothing to lose, right? With a 90-day return policy, just get them home, try them. If you're not completely satisfied, you can send them back. And right now, number one, we can't get to a store, nor do I want to go in a store. So I love, right?
Shoes.
Yes, exactly. So I love that we'll just ship them right to you. Go with your accurate size. Both the models and myself, I'm an 8. I'm wearing the 8. They are a great fit. And then that you have the chance throughout the day way to have that complete adjustability with all the hook and loops. So a lot of girls, again, joining us now on Facebook. I know Sandy's with it, likes the red. Diane loves the red. Yeah, Diane said her size is sold out already. We're getting very limited in the red in sizes.
Everyone's loving that red because I think it really just shows like confidence. Like if you think of a woman that walks in a room with that bright red lipstick, when I see her, I usually am like, wow, she has that confidence. I think the red shoe does the same. It adds that pop of color and it just makes you feel like you're strong and sophisticated.
I agree. So at a price today of $49.98, 694-247. Michelle, thank you. So Michelle's going to be back with me, and then we have the whole hour of Clark's coming up at 10 a.m. Thank you, honey. It's a pleasure.
Thanks, Bobby.
So all you do, again, choose your choice, whether it's the snake, the navy, the black, the red, the metallic, or the rose. So we're going to tell you more about Skinny Girl coming up, but then when I come back, I have an